Hi and welcome to PHYSIO-FACTS. You're watching a channel which brings the interesting facts in the field of physiotherapy. And myself, I am Dr. Alphonse Abroswamy. Let us move on to today's video. Yes, you see a beautiful landscape and our focus getting converged into the blue sky as well as the interface between the sky and the landscape. Look at this. Our focus shifts to the green field and small details between the grass, probably little to the sky. That's what the baby does. When it looks into an object, it sees upright as well as upside down. Sometimes it will interpret what is the difference between these two. Probably, who knows, the baby may interpret two different things in a same image or an object. As a grown-up adult, probably the therapist, we should also see things in a different way so that we can see different things in different visuals. Let us start doing that. Yes, I have given a name Physiotherapy Somersault just for fun because I wanted to learn with ease and fun. First, I wanted to make that somersault for remembering the root values for deep tendon reflexes. We all know the root values of different reflexes, but at times we tend to forget. For example, if you see in that picture, the person standing upright, first one is the root value for deep tendon reflex for triceps C7, C8, and the next one is for biceps C5 and C6. And for in the lower limb, for the quadriceps reflex, it is L2, L3 and L4, and finally for the ankle reflex it is S1. But somewhere some difficulties are there to remember this. Suppose if we put the person upside down like this, and if you see, it is just a number 1 to 8 in a sequence. S1, L2, L3, L4 for the quadriceps reflex, and for the biceps reflex it is C5, C6, and for the triceps it is C7 and C8. It's easy, right? And if we put again, it is a reverse number from 8 to 1. I think it's easy now to remember even after a long time. Next somersault I wanted to make is in numbering the lumbar vertebrae. Many of us experienced or expertise people might be knowing how to count the lumbar vertebrae, but especially the novice people or student may have difficulty. Let us see how they may count. They may count like this: L1, L2, L3, L4, and they went wrong. And the right way of doing is locate the sacral vertebrae. One vertebrae from sacrum above is L5. From then you count in a descending order in upward direction: L5, L4, L3, L2 and L1. And it is important to do that over the film. Locate sacrum and one vertebra above is L5 and count upward L4, L3, L2 and L1. And in plotting a SD curve, let us see what happens here. In plotting a SD curve, we are going to check the response from a muscle or contraction from a muscle at a different duration of current. Suppose we are choosing first 0.01 as the duration, and we are going to check the response at which intensity it is coming. So we have chosen and the response is coming somewhere here, and after this we wanted to check the response on duration 0.3. Before doing that, you have to reduce the intensity, then you have to change the knob to the duration of 0.03. You are going to locate in which intensity you are getting the response, because as you increase the duration of the current, the intensity required is going to be less. So you have to bring the higher intensity to 0, then you have to change the duration. To check at a 0.1 duration what is the response, you have to reduce the intensity, then do it again. Instead, we can do in a different way. Let us do a somersault here. Do from the reverse, not from 0.01. Now start from 300. If we choose 300 duration and the intensity required is going to be less, and for even 100, 30 and 10, probably there may not be much changes, even though you can increase the intensity from that level to the higher level instead of bringing to 0 and going up, because when you move from higher duration to a lower duration, the current required is definitely going to be more, so you need not bring the intensity 0 and increase in each duration when you change. For example, when you reach 0.3, that is going to be the intensity you are going to increase from that level, and if you want to decrease further for 0.1 duration, again the intensity you need is more, so you need not bring down to 0 and increase again. This is the easiest way you can plot the curve for in SD curve when you are checking whether it is innervated or deinnervated. Now for example, again the last one, when you wanted to check, so you are increasing the intensity from that level, you need not decrease and increase. So this is the point I wanted to say in physiotherapy somersault, doing it in reverse. And finally, I wanted to show the physiotherapy somersault doing things in a different angle in locating the refracture. See, in this X-ray, there is a fracture in the rib. You try to locate where is the fracture, and this is a anterior posterior view of chest X-ray, because the scapular shadows are overlaying over the rib cage. I know it is difficult, expert people may easily locate it, but I will have a trick, especially when the fracture is going to be in the lateral side, that is in the angle of the rib. Rotate the X-ray to one side. Yes, physiotherapy somersault. Our eyes will follow the arch as well. I mean this. The arch is continuous, but here there is a disconnectivity in the arch formed by the ribs. Again here. So this is a way easily we can locate the rib fracture by doing a physiotherapy somersault, doing things or looking things in a different angle so that we can get more detail from it. So friends, I have been discussing about looking things in a different way and different angles so that we'll get more detail from it. I called it as somersault or in physiotherapy, just for fun, to make things lively and understanding easier. If you like this video, please do subscribe and share to your friends, and I will catch you in another video shortly. Thank you.